All right, so this arrived. Let's open it up. Okay, so we have... All right, let's start with this one. We have some Danelectro pedals. We have the Pride of Texas. So this is the Billionaire by Danelectro series. Pride of Texas. We have the, which is a, is this the Overdrive? Looks like an Overdrive. We have the Cash Cow. There's the Cash Cow. What's on the back of this? Oh, that's the same. Creamy distortion tones, butter smooth highs, delicious. Look at that. So let's say Overdrive, distortion, and we have the $1 billion boost. Let me guess, a boost. By the Billionaire series by Danelectro. And lastly, from the good folks at MXR, let's open it up. Let's start with this one and open that one up. If I can open it up. Oh, I don't want to break it. Here we go. Let's have a look. Power supply is bigger than the thing. So we have the MXR clone looper. Which will be very interesting to try out with a massively huge power supply. Is it just a normal 9 volts? I think it's just probably 9 volt DC, so probably don't even need it. But I will get the quick guide out. So what else is in there? So you get a power supply, you get an MXR sticker, and a thank you for making Dunlop part of your signal chain. Look at that. There we go. So, MXR clone looper. Now let's check out the Billionaire pedals too. Let's open them up. So let's start with the Cash Cow. Creamy. Okay. Oh, cool. They come in a... Now that's cool. They come in this little pouch. That's great. And then inside... Oh, look at that. Packed beautifully. So a little bit reminiscent of the food series, sort of somewhere in between the old, you know, the metal, like the Cool Cats and all those ones. But it's metal, so it's solid. It's definitely solid. It's not plastic like the other stuff, like the old stuff was. It's great. Looks really cool, actually. I quite like that. The Cash Cow. So let's put all this stuff back in here. And there's a manual. What else do you get? Oh, a love heart and post pictures. Post pictures on social media. Cash Cow. All right, I like this. I mean, for a relatively cheap series of pedals, that's cool. All right, Pride of Texas. True bypass switching, die-cast case, high gloss, classic car finish. Ah. There we are. So, the Pride of Texas. Let's get the manual out. I think that's really great. Comes in this sort of, I don't know, like a little bag, zip-up bag, or like tie-up bag. And they feel solid. So so far I've only ever seen pictures of these. Never actually held one in my hand or tried one. But they look great. They look very solid. Almost a little bit like a mouse, like a keyboard mouse. Similar sort of size. like as a computer mouse, keyboard mouse. All right, that's the Pride of Texas. Aces the bluesy tone of one of the greatest players ever to walk the earth. Fattens up signal without loss of clarity of voice. The Pride of Texas. I wonder who that could be. Okay, and then lastly, the $1 billion boost. What does it say about that one? Secret weapon of A-list Irish and Brit rockers. Reissue of rare 80s hidden gem stellar boost. Hidden gem stellar boost of all frequencies plus clean preamp with gobs of gain. Crisp clean tone with volume set at 50 or less. Hits amp for crunchy bite with volume past 50%. Don't listen unless you want to own it. Okay. Hack the guitar gods. Billionaire. Excellent. No, I like it. I've always been a fan of Danelectro, and there are, let's just say one of them is there. There's a video of one of our other Danelectro videos. I like Danelectro. I like the whole retro thing. I like the look. I like the whole style, and even the plasticky ones, that Food series they did. The quality was the quality of the actual effects was great. And all the you know, the hippie series with the Sitar Swami and the psychedelic flange or whatever it's called. Where is it? It's somewhere over there. The psycho flange and the back talk. They're killer pedals, and I think these are probably not much different. Like I said, feels super rugged. So we've got big thank you to the guys at AMS here in Australia, who are the Australian distributors for Danelectro and MXR. So we've got the clone looper, and we've got, and this is going to be a little bit tricky because it's a little bit slippery, we've got the $1 billion boost, Cash Cow, and Pride of Texas. So how about we plug them all in at once and do a quick first impressions. Okay, so I'm going into the REVV D20 clean sound suchly. Let's start off with the boost. And I kind of like, first thing I got to say, I like how the B lights up. Whoa. Turn the triple down. Let's hope we're not clipping stuff. So it's hitting the amp pretty hard. Flat low cut. Okay, so that's without, that's flat. And that's the low cut. It gets loud. Let's crank it. Bring the bass back in. Wow, that's very loud in here. So it's a pretty serious boost. Okay, Pride of Texas. Gain down a bit. Crank the gain, boost the volume a bit. let's boost it. Wowzers. Okay, Pride of Texas. Cash Cow. That sounds, it's a bit noisy with the single chords, but that sounds cool. Let's crank the gain. Now let's boost that. I like the Cash Cow. That's cool. That's probably out of the three, first impression, that's my favorite. Okay, let's quickly try the looper. So I haven't actually tried it before, and a lot of times you got to cut it, but let's just see how we go. So left button is record and dub, right button is start, play and stop. So let's just see. Let's okay, that didn't work. Alright, so you got to hold down the record dub button to undo the previous loop. One thing I have to say is, I mean, you most likely attach it to a pedal board or something like that with Velcro, so it won't make a difference, and you maybe use patch cables and stuff like that. But with the bigger jacks like that, you probably can't really see it here actually. Hang on, let's move it forward a little bit. It tilts sort of back a bit because it's so small that it kind of, but I mean that's a good thing as well that it's small. So let's see if I can quickly record something. Let's use the Pride of Texas, gain all the way down. Let's see if we can get just a nice overdriven-y sort of sound. Let's do that. Let's turn the volume down a bit. Let's see. half speed, double speed, and reverse function as well, which you do by tapping or holding on this. The only thing, and I don't know if I'm doing it wrong, the only other thing, if you want to now clear the loop, you have to hold down the record dub button, which starts the loop. So I don't know if there's a different way to do it. There's maybe with the expression pedal or something, there's a different way to do it. But to me, in a live situation, that kind of sucks because you don't want to hear, or you have to have maybe like a tuner or something afterwards, so you can mute it to do that. Don't know if that's the only way to do it, but we'll find out. So that's sort of a quick first look, quick first impressions at the Danelectro billionaire pedals series, or 3 of them anyway. The $1 billion boost, Pride of Texas, and the Cash Cow. Not sure if there's another one. Is that all? Is it all 3 of them, or is there more of them? Don't know. And the MXR clone looper. So stay tuned. There'll be full videos of all of them coming up. Big thank you again to Danelectro and MXR Australia, which is AMS in Melbourne, for sending us this stuff. Yeah, stay tuned for videos. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe. Check our social media and all that stuff. There'll be pictures of all these things as well. And see you next time. Bye.